All right, everyone, welcome. So today's market was pretty cool. It was nice for me, at least. Let me know in the comment section below if it was good for you. In this video, obviously, we're going to do another bullish video for a stock that I believe is great. There's always opportunities. There's just like Warren Buffett said, that I don't care what the market conditions are in general. I look for good businesses, right? Warren Buffett said that at any point, any time of the year, if he can find a business that he believes is a good business to buy, he will, or take part in it, and so on. All right, so I have a stock, and we're going to visit Japan. All right, I'm not going to talk about the three companies that recently was in the news that Warren Buffett invested in, or actually not invested. He upped his stakes in those companies because he actually invested in them long ago. That people think it was now. It was actually long ago, the initial phase of that investment. But we're going to talk about another Japanese company that is trading super cheap. It is growing big time. It's already a huge giant anyways. But their share in the EV market is going crazy. Right? It is accelerating at an insane pace. I'll tell you right now real quick before I begin the video some of their customers, right? Tesla, Lucid, right? So yeah, all right. Now, before I get to that company.
Are you looking for a Discord platform that offers a first-class trading community? That's what you can expect when you join Bull Market Watch. Trading can be challenging for some people, but we're here to simplify the process for you. We have a very powerful track record. Our Discord deals with day trades, swing trades, and long-term trades. Hundreds of traders operate through our Discord, where we come up with stocks to trade for profits on the NASDAQ and NYSE. With a low monthly subscription of $9.90, you will have full access to our Discord, where you can interact with other traders and get all the latest news when it comes to trading as well. It's a community that is extremely supportive of one another and always willing to help each other out. Become a member of Bull Market Watch today and be on your way to a better financial situation.
"22 hours ago, I left a message." All right, so that was yesterday. I left a message on my Patreon, and I said, "Interesting pre-market day trade." Obviously for today. So from yesterday, I did tell people that I left this whole lengthy, detailed message about IMPP, how it had closed on Friday at $2.40, right? And so I said that I believe on Monday earnings will be good and the stock will go higher, as I wrote here. I might be wrong, so do your own due duty, but I am bullish. I left more details here, why and how they paid off their whole debt and so on. Basically, Imperial Petroleum is finally in a stage now. It is finally a stock that you can, that I can personally sort of trust. In the past, it was just for me, if I were to get in real quick, in and out, I don't trust it. They do dilution. They had destroyed investors in dilution, 2021, 2022, and so on. And that was part of their plan, which they didn't hide from it. All right, people knew, the CEO had actually said it long ago that I am going to do whatever it takes to raise money to be able to buy ships and so on. In the earnings that came out today, Imperial Petroleum said that they will not issue any more shares at all. So that's a big positive. The earnings were record-breaking. And I forget what else they said. Anyways, it was very bullish. It was very good, and the stock went up today. Right, the stock went up to 335, 340. As I'm doing the video, it's at 319. Also, yesterday I did a video which was called 3 stocks going up in 2023. So 3 stocks that will go higher in 2023. Today, all 3 of those stocks did well. All right, it was NanoX Imaging, which went up today. It was Rocket Lab, which sort of went up today, but it didn't go, it did well. Who else did I talk about in this video? Aquestive Therapeutics was another stock I talked about in this video yesterday, and that did well today. All right, and we get to the stock, and the stock is Panasonic, Tesla supplier, right? So Panasonic supplies Tesla with batteries. Did you know that? And they're going to build their 3rd EV battery plant in the U.S. at Oklahoma this time. This company is investing heavily in, and even though I'm going to show you later in the slide what the EV business compromises for Panasonic, you'll be shocked. Lucid Group stock gained 7% on supply deal with Panasonic Energy for EV batteries. So even Lucid is going Panasonic for batteries, and who isn't? So Warren Buffett is in Japan lately in the news for raising his stake in 3 big Japanese brokerage firms. Which, by the way, those 3 Japanese brokerage firms are not like your Goldman Sachs types. They're investing everywhere in Panasonic. They're invested in music, everything, and they're doing really well. So, but Japan is not new to investors. In fact, did you know that the Japanese market in the 80s was the hottest and largest, biggest market in the world, surpassing the U.S. stock market? But in 1989, when it reached I think it was 89, when it reached its ultimate decline, since then it has not recovered. It's doing well though. It's actually doing well lately, the past 2 years, let's say, but it hasn't recovered to what it once used to be. And that's actually a blessing for investors who are looking to invest also outside of the United States, to have diversification, to have stocks in their portfolio, not just 100% portfolio of US stocks, right? You should, technically you're not, you should have a diversified portfolio to have also stocks from the global markets. And the Japanese market is super attractive right now, because if you find a bunch of good companies in Japan, which there are plenty to find, they're trading super cheap when compared to their peers globally. They have healthy balance sheets and a lot of potential ahead of them. So Panasonic Holdings Corporation, together with its subsidiaries, develops, manufactures, sells, and services various electrical and electronic products worldwide. It operates through appliances, life solutions, connected solutions, automotive, and industrial solutions segments. If we look at a book called The Pure Quants, page 212, so price to sales ratio. O'Shaughnessy targeted stocks with price to sales ratio 1.5, so that's the value we use in our model. This is the value criterion coupled with the growth criterion. It identifies growth stocks that are still cheap and so on. So according to O'Shaughnessy, if the price to sales ratio was less than 1.5, this was a pass. If the price to sales ratio was greater or equal to 1.5, it was a fail. Right? I'm saying that because O'Shaughnessy has written a lot of investment books, and maybe you know him. Let's go back real quick now to Panasonic, and I'll explain why I said this O'Shaughnessy part. We'll get to that later. Forward year 2023, 3Q financial results. Overall sales increase. This is their latest earnings. So the overall sales have increased from that of forward year 2022 third quarter. Adjusted operating profit slightly decreased. Their operating profit and net profit increased. And more information here. And so you can see here the forward year third quarter results by segment: lifestyle, automotive, connect, industry, energy, and so on. You can see that the energy sector comprises of 247 million, but don't let that fool you. This is rapidly growing, and they have 3 EV battery factories that they have. One in Nevada that's already operational. The one in Kansas, that's a new factory. In Japan, here you can see more financial information as far as the revenue growth year over year, going to 2022, which they had 7.3 trillion. I think it's in yen. All right, so you're looking at the 1-year chart of Panasonic. It's at $9.68 because we're looking at the F shares. Obviously, between these 2 classes of shares, there's also the difference in voting powers. But it really, they both are moving the same exact way. So for $9.68, if you prefer to get the F shares, you can. I'm just giving an example now. It's at $9.68. This is the 1-year chart. The company, in my opinion, is a company that will grow, that is healthy. It is trading super cheap. The price to sales ratio for this company, going back to James O'Shaughnessy, is 0.58. It's way down from 1.5, and that's, for James O'Shaughnessy, that's perfect, right? And it really does show how cheap this company is trading when you compare it with their peers. All right, so this was a quick review. I didn't want to go into its full details. Let me know what you think about Panasonic Holdings. Obviously, you'll have to do your own due diligence. But I wanted to introduce this company to you because some people might not know about it for 2 reasons. One, it is a great company. It's in the EV battery sector, but it's expanding and it's growing. It offers more than just EV batteries also. It is trading very cheap. And it also offers an investor who might be looking into adding an international company, let's say, to the portfolio for diversification, a company from Japan that is doing well. and is also a market that I guess Warren Buffett approves of. All right, thank you very much and take care.